Hi, what's up, y'all? It's Cracking This D. Watch this video about All Death. This is another great taste. This is the best 90s cartoon. I'm gonna go with Recess. Recess for sure was my favorite. I used to like Rugrats, but then I got a bit too toddler, like very kiddie, you know, for me after a while. So then I was like, nah, Recess is my shit. So definitely Recess was my favorite cartoon. But let's see what they say. Let's watch.
Best cartoon of the 90s.
Cartoon, not cartoon.
Cartoon.
Hey man, don't do that.
I used to love watching Cartoon Network.
Cartoon.
The best 90s cartoon.
Of course.
Which happens to be Recess.
X-Men is the greatest 90s.
I never watched.
X-Men is the greatest 90s cartoon ever.
If you're Ninja Turtles, you have nothing bad to say about
I
it.
never seen any of these.
Yeah, pizza, they had weapons.
Well, they took orders from a rat.
But he was dope though.
He was dope.
wise.
He was in the trenches.
And he had hands.
He raised them. They had to take. He raised them. You talk back to your mama and your dad.
My parents still have rabies.
These Japanese people are some of the most creative people
He
on
was like
Earth.
Pokemon.
They made up 150 monsters and made us learn.
Is it really
all of
150 though? Is it
That's
like
crazy.
50 with like 3 variations each? Superman and Charizard is the same thing. One has fire on the tail.
They're both different
It's
though. If you look at them, one of them is
that's
a dragon.
That's a
full-blown
variation.
You
dragon.
can catch all the Pokemons, but you can't catch an appointment to get your hair retwisted.
He like Dirty Mom.
I already know I'm here. The best cartoon of the 90s
Doug was
obviously
boring.
Doug.
That wasn't the best cartoon on Nickelodeon.
Absolutely
It was. Rugrats was better than that.
Yeah,
Doug
for
dealt
sure.
with real life situations. He had a best friend named Pork Chop. That was his dog.
And he
He had
talked
an
to the
enemy.
dog.
His best friend was Skeeter.
Skeeter was also his best
Skeeter was
friend.
blue.
My favorite was Leonardo because he was the leader.
Boo.
Donatello.
Donatello.
You would be a Donatello.
Dude could have asked Wood like
I like all of them for different reasons. Like I like Michelangelo because he ate all the time.
I feel like they gave Donatello's weapon too much credit to keep up with the other one.
Yeah.
Like there'll be a montage of all of them breaking chains with their weapons.
They were like supposed to be 1930s cartoon characters that were locked up in the water tower.
And they had Bill Clinton playing the sax in their theme song.
See, that's the coolest thing ever.
Bill Clinton.
Yeah, but they were perverts. They kept kissing that nurse. They were hella. Listen, a lot of cartoons back in the days were hella rapey.
Oh,
Pepe Le Pew was hella
He
rapey.
was a rapist.
That nigga just grab him and start kissing these bitches. I'm like, yo, this nigga's wild, man. I thought that's how you did it. And they walking up kissing the nurses like, hello, nurse. And then they throwing kisses on them.
Hello,
It's
No.
hella rapey. These
No
cartoons
means
hella rapey.
no.
And they called everybody nurse, so they didn't even take time to know her name. They just raped. Instant rape.
They were just young siblings who like to have fun on the Warner lot.
With
I
fun.
vaguely remember.
They weren't.
Have fun.
Was Pikachu allowed to run around, and the rest of them had to be caged
Right.
up like
Because
animals?
you
gotta catch
Pikachu
them
was
all.
a housey mom. The rest were field moms.
I'm not gonna let y'all do this to Pokemon for me. Alright? Pikachu.
Oh, God.
Not only is Pikachu
He's like, Pikachu, go! Yes, sir, boss. I'll be out there. I'll find it as soon as I get
y'all ain't never seen what it's like inside a Pokeball. It could be a mansion, it could be lavish, it could be like MTV
It's
Cribs.
lashes.
Professor X and Magneto were basically Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, both going for the same goal with a different approach. X-Men was out here teaching you about social issues, dating,
Damn, this is
life.
Pokemon is
That
legit.
is true.
It didn't
That's all I like
overly
about
sexualize
X-Men.
things. Misty was
His
one of
name
the
was Ass Ketchum.
Yes.
He was checking for asses. He wasn't even looking at you.
I mean, you walk right into that.
Man, his name wasn't Titty Ketchup.
Titty Ketchup.
City Catcher.
That was a thought. She was out there on the Warner Brother lot,
Dot,
stopping it
dot.
up.
Kids watch cartoons to see cool stuff. This was an animated dude who just went to school and went home.
No,
Yeah.
what happened.
it was
This
really
nigga
good.
got bullied as fuck.
learning about the neighborhood.
His whole
learned about the
middle school.
You got a lit episode, then you got the Poker Rock at the bottom.
Doug was the Camry of cartoons. It's very safe.
The best part about Doug was the theme song. After that,
Well, man, come on now.
In his own imagination, he had no powers.
greatest cartoon ever, still the greatest superhero
I don't know about
collection.
ever, though.
Greatest
Sound
90s
argument.
cartoon ever. What do you
Sound
have?
argument.
Care Bears because you built like one. It's not as good as X-Men.
I can't relate because I haven't seen any of these with the exception, well, obviously Recess because that was my favorite. Animaniacs, that sounds familiar, and I feel like I definitely saw. I have like vague memories of seeing them run around, but I couldn't tell you anything that happened in any of the episodes. I can't tell you what it's about. Doug, definitely recall Doug, but yeah, Doug was boring. I don't know why I even watched it. It was pretty boring actually, but I definitely am familiar with it. Definitely not my favorite. Like he said, Rugrats was way better, but never seen X-Men, Ninja Turtles, or Pokemon. So couldn't really say, but anywho, it still was a cool little episode. Definitely saw better. Let me know what y'all thought though. Let me know what other videos you want me to react to, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.